Have you ever wondered why the universe always seems to take the easiest route? Like it's secretly slacking off, consistently opting for the path of least resistance. In the energy filament theory, the reason behind this behavior is fascinating. It's because the entire energy sea is silently performing the calculations for you. Rather than trying out every single possibility, the energy sea first mentally runs through all the potential paths, assessing the total cost for each route, and then selects the most efficient, cost-effective path. This process is the real-world manifestation of what textbooks refer to as the principle of virtual work and the principle of least action. To put it simply, imagine you're walking down a bumpy path. On the left, you see a series of steps, but the distance is short. On the right, the path is slightly longer, but it's smooth and free of obstacles. Your brain doesn't literally walk both paths to figure out which is best. Instead, it mentally runs through each option and tests them in your mind. If you take the stairs, how much will your knees bend? And how much harder would it be to breathe? If you choose the longer route, will your feet feel less tired? This process, where you mentally simulate the paths without actually walking them, represents virtual work. What seems like a habitual choice is actually your brain selecting the path with the least total cost in terms of effort. In the context of the energy sea, the same principle applies. Imagine a rock sitting at the top of a hill. There are countless possible paths it could take as it rolls down. However, the rock doesn't physically roll each potential path to find the best one. Instead, the energy sea performs mental simulations for each path, asking, if I roll the rocks down this way, how much more uncomfortable will the energy distribution be? If a particular path is smoother, meaning the energy distribution is less harsh and the total cost is lower, the rocks will naturally follow this route. This gives the appearance that the rock always rolls down this specific path, but it's actually the most efficient path selected by the energy sea. This principle can be applied to phenomena like light bending through lenses or planets orbiting in gravitational fields. In these situations, there are a series of candidate paths that undergo mental trials. The energy sea runs calculations for each potential route, determining which one minimizes energy costs. The path that results in the least energy consumption is the one chosen by nature, making it seem like the light or the planet always takes that route. The bending of light or the gravitational orbit isn't a random choice, it's a process that minimizes the total effort in the energy sea. In a broader context, the principle of least action is not an abstract or theoretical concept. Instead, it's a kind of lazy algorithm employed by the universe itself. It's like the universe prefers to take the least energy-consuming route, ensuring that every move it makes avoids unnecessary expenditure. The universe bends when it needs to, takes detours when required, and, most importantly, it ensures that the overall journey is as effortless and energy efficient as possible. It's not a random selection process. It's a calculated choice to minimize energy use and maximize efficiency. To sum it up, the principle of least action essentially reflects the universe's inherent desire to minimize energy expenditure in every situation. The universe is continuously lazy, opting for the most energy-efficient path, whether it's the bending of light, the movement of planets, or the rolling of a rock. In the next episode, we'll explore why light always seems to choose the easiest path and how it avoids the most energy-expensive routes. Tap follow, share it on New Physics, Clear Universe.